Well, this is next part, and I will be disassembling this deck just to see how nice it is inside and get access to the tape transport. So let's start disassembling. This deck is exactly the same model as JVC TD-V1010, but released for Japan market only. And the only difference with JVC 1010 is the color of the glass on the indicator. So in Japan, as you see, they've been using a white color. And for the rest of the world, they've been producing the orange color display. That's why I decided to get this one, because I like white color more. It looks like more clean on my mind. Okay, so we're about to open this guy and take a look inside. So let me bring you closer to show you how this deck is built inside. So here on the top plate we have a playback amplifier. And as you see, even Dolby chip is covering with a copper sticker. Here we see that volume control sits all the way down and as close as possible to the input levels. And down there on the lower chassis we see the record board with controls available there as well. It looks very nice to me, well built. It's a tape transfer with direct drive motor. And this undercover we have indicator display and digital display control logic. So it has all audio parts separated from the digital part and from the power supply. You see there is like a panel in between, in the middle of the deck. And that's how this deck was built. Okay. Let's see how we may pull out tape transport. If we do need to remove front panel or not. I believe we do, but let me check. Here is a front cover as well, and you see it has stabilizer which pushes the tape shell. It's even like written here that it's half shell stabilizer, and it works like that. I believe I would need to remove front panel, and to be able to do that, looks like I would need to remove this bottom cover. Let me see. Oh, it's quite a few screws. So let's remove this plate, or probably it will go together. with the bottom cover. Let's try it. Do it first with the cover itself. So here is one screw. Here is another one. On the back. So this is the first time I'm disassembling such deck, so I might do some mistake, but I will reassemble after I will understand. So here is the one more. Okay. Let me see if it's everything. Yeah. You see, it's disconnected all together with one large heavy bottom plate. It's really heavy. It's about like 4 kilograms in weight. So seems to me that it was already disassembled before, because I see non-native screws. Okay, this is the bottom part. Let's disconnect the top part. Oh no, it's the same kind of screws on the top part, so it's also native. And I see 3 ground connectors going to the front panel on each screw. Really, it's the first time I see that. So let's try to remove it. Okay, so here is the front panel. I will clean it up. It would be easier to do than when it's on the deck. My goal is to get to the tape transport and clean it up. Probably replace pinch rollers. So that's another ground wire screw here. Let me see how it holds. Okay, it holds from the back. One screw here, one screw here. Interesting. Never seen such a construction. And 2 from the bottom. Okay. see if I can get to these screws without removing the front panel. Okay, exactly get to this one. It's pretty interesting how to do that. I will remove this ground wire. And this is the last screw here. Huh. This is weird. Looks like I need somehow to remove cassette holder before I would be able to pull it out, because it just don't get through. Okay, let me see. I need to get the service manual and try to understand how to pull it out there. See you in the next part.